Hi guys, in this video, I'm going to be showing you exactly how I set up my clients in one day. So I got a new client, just onboarded them yesterday, and I am able to get their campaign live in one day. This includes ads, texting, CRM, everything. So this is a huge selling point to my clients when I'm talking to them about, what we do and what our service is. And then, one of the things they ask is, well, when can this go live or how fast can we get this going? And I tell them next day, right? Sometimes 2 days if it's a different industry I've never worked with before, but most of my clients, I tell them it's a one-day setup and they love it. They love hearing that their campaign is gonna go live in one day. This includes texting, CRM, and the launch of their ads. And so I'm gonna show you right now in this video, I'm gonna break down exactly how I do it. This is a live breakdown. Like, I'm not hiding the ads that I'm going to be running for this client. I'm going to show you exactly the offer that wins for this client, the ads that win. Basically, I'm giving you everything, right? And a lot of people don't do this. They don't show you the actual ads that they run because they want to gatekeep their offer. They want to gatekeep the creatives. They want to gatekeep everything. I'm breaking it all down for you and showing you. So let's get this started. I hope you finish this video from start to finish because you can literally just copy this for almost any industry and absolutely crush it for your client. So let's get right into it. So the first thing that I'm going to be using to actually get results for this client is I am going to be using Zuops. Now, Zuops is my platform. It launches. You could build, launch, and manage winning marketing campaigns. It does everything for you. It is a go high level killer. Okay. You will never need to use anything else if you're running an agency and you're launching ads and managing ads for them. You don't even need to use go high level. And I'm going to show you exactly how I'm able to do this and get it up and going in one day. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to come to Zuops. And inside of Zuops, you're going to come to the all sub accounts section and you're going to create a new sub account. This is where you will create their CRM that you're going to give them to view the leads that get it booked. You're going to configure AI. You're going to have all the leads come into here and the AI is going to book it and all that good stuff, right? Auto nurture it, auto book it, I'll do all the reminders. You don't have to do anything. Zuops takes care of it. So I'm going to type their company name in here, select the industry, whatever industry. This is very important that you get the industry right because the AI learns off that industry. And then you're going to type in the sub account email right here, which is their email, and that will send them a link to sign up and get onboarded on the CRM. And I usually like show them a lot around the CRM on the onboarding call, and I'll have another video for that, how I do the onboarding for my clients. But I just show them around. I'll be like, hey, here's where your messages will be. Here you can see appointments, all this good stuff. You can invite your team members here, whatever that need access to it. And I show them all that, right? On the onboarding. This is the onboarding. But I've already done that with this client, and this is their account, right? So immediately I will purchase a number on the CRM. And I already did this. I already purchased a number. I did this on the onboarding as well. If you're looking at a new account, you would just this is for like a brand new account. Phone numbers cost $2 a month on Zuops, and they are instant activated, meaning you do not need to wait for A2P. For texting, it is instant. Like I think it's about 5 minutes, right? In 5 minutes, the texting will be enabled. So after you purchase a number, you'll come here, you type in an area code, their location, their city, or whatever, and then boom, you could select one of the cities where the area code shows. Make sure it's like their city where their business is. So Newport Beach, boom, activate selected number, and then instant boom, right? And then that could be activated for texting, and it does the A2P. So I already did that because I wanted them to pick their number out for their CRM. Now that I have the CRM connected, what you're going to do is you're going to get the campaign ready. Now, the first thing to do when I'm working with a new client is I will usually give them offers that they approve. And what I do for this is I go to the AI tools and I go to the business offer generator. And the reason I use this is it's really good. Okay. Um, I personally use this. almost every time I launch a new client. So what I do is I click type in the industry med spa, and then I choose the goal, which is leads, and then I'll usually put their market location. So this one's just Orlando. Oh no, that's not Orlando. It's Tampa. And then average ticket, right? What the average ticket is. For this one, it's like $500, but I'm actually going to leave that blank. And then I'm going to click generate offers. And what this is going to do is it's going to rank the offers in order. So it goes out, it actually ranks the offers in order of highest to lowest. And then it predicts the cost per lead of that offer using benchmark data that it scrapes off the internet and from real life data of actual campaigns that have been run for med spas. So this is extremely good knowledge information that you need to utilize when when you're selecting an offer for the business to use in the ads, right? But for your information, so just a little heads up, I actually know the offer we're going to be using because I got it approved from the client, and I'll show you that right after this because they're okay with it. I actually have tested uh, med spa ads with this specific offer, and it does really well. But there are many other offers that I can run and utilize from this business offer generator that I'm going to introduce to them because there's so many different things that you can run, right? With med spas, you could do a Botox offer or a hydrofacial offer, but most of the time it's a new client special type offer, right? That you'll be running. So let's take a look at this. Dang, this is really good. So this is something this is something really good because I actually will be running this offer with them after this initial launch of the campaign. So this is actually one I will be using. And this is the $49 medical weight loss consult plus first week of semi-glutide. So this is a really good one. And you can see the cost per lead likely range is between $15 and $25. That's amazing. And you want to be in the 15 to 25, especially for med spa. You want to be in that range. And then we got new patient, $8.99. Oh crap! Dang! This is crazy. This is the offer that I'm using. So I have tested tons of offers for med spas, and this is one of the offers that I came up with that worked really well. Holy crap, man. And it got it exactly right. This is the actual offer I'm going to be running is the $8.99 unit for Botox for this client. So that is crazy. It got it right. And you can see this is the second ranked score one. So this is the number one. This is probably the best offer. And then you see the second and then third, never shave again, buy one laser area, get two free. Holy crap. Oh my God. That's a freaking badass offer. Oh my gosh, dude. That is, and they want to do laser. So another amazing offer. The No Bruise Custom Lip Plump. I don't know how I built it. I don't like that one. The Tampa Glow Up 30 units. Botox, one lip syringe, free hydrofacial. Wow. This is bring a bestie. You both get $8 unit. Okay, perfect. These are crazy. Oh my God. These are really good offers. So I significantly improved this tool, by the way, recently because I've been researching, the best offers, and this is insane. So I'm going to move on now. We know our offer. The offer is $8.99 unit Botox. That's the offer we're going to be going with. And so yeah, the next step is we're going to create the ads. I'm going to go to the ad library and we're going to go to video ads. And I actually have a med spa one that I really like, that I've already run ads for, and it does really well. And I know the cost per lead. And so this is the actual ad that I am going to be copying from because I already run this ad and it does super well. And it gets $23 leads. It does. And it gets $45 booked appointments. So I'm super happy with this. This ad I already run, but I need to copy it to this new business. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be clicking this video prompt right here and grabbing that prompt because we need to change this prompt for the new business. All right. So, and you can see the video gen that it was used, it was generated with Sora 2 and it looks great. I mean, It is so good. It sounds real. It looks freaking phenomenal. So we're gonna copy this for the new med spa that we're gonna be running ads for. So now that I've copied the prompt, I'm actually gonna rewrite that prompt before we throw it in the Sora 2 AI model to generate our creatives. And you could come here to the Zuops chat, or you can use ChatGPT, whatever you want to use. I'm actually going to do two things. So I'm going to go to the Fable 5 because that's one of the best models right now. And I'm going to say rewrite this prompt for the med spa business, and I don't know the name of it. Opulent med spa. Okay. So opulent, and I'm just going to paste that in because that's the prompt that really worked well for that other one. Well, it generated that video, right? So we're going to do that, and it's going to do that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to copy this, and I'm going to go to ChatGPT, and you can see this is already starting. This is using Fable 5, and then we're going to throw that in there. Rewrite this prompt. I'm going to have ChatGPT because I pay for ChatGPT. If you don't pay for ChatGPT, you could use Zuops, which will let you use GPT 5.6 Soul, which is what I'm using right now on this one right here. So you can see that is being used. So now we have this new one here, and then it says, "Listen, Botox should not cost $13 a unit. Right now at Opulent Med Spa, Botox is only $8.99 per unit. If you and you can see I don't put $8.99. It's spelt out. So when you're generating AI videos, you have to make sure that the script is very clear so the AI doesn't mess it up, because the AI will mess it up. You'll waste credits and generate videos that aren't good, right? So yeah, so here we go. Okay, so right now our team focuses on natural looking results, and so you look just like you, smoother and refresh. Points of the face are limited. Click now. Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna copy that, and what we're gonna do, and you can actually tell the chat right here. You can be like, "Hey, generate me this video using Sora 2." Like you could say that in the chat, but I like control, so I am gonna go to the AI models. I'm gonna go to Sora 2, and then I'm gonna paste in this. And you see this, all this no text overlay, bull crap, all this stuff. Um, if you try posting, so I'm gonna disable this, which is the remove all text, because I say that right here, right? So I don't want to double say it. This will just add that text on top of the script or the video prompt. Now, there's another feature called auto start frame that we added, which actually generates an image to improve the quality of the video. And I'll show you what it looks like right here. So I did that on this one right here. And so it improves the quality of the video. Like this one, that was using the auto start frame right here. And look how good that looks. She looks so real. It looks phenomenal. The background looks phenomenal. And you can see this is the reference image that was uploaded using this auto start frame. Now, the problem with auto start frame on Sora is it sometimes doesn't generate audio. This is not a this is not a Sora 2. This is not a Zuops issue. This is a Sora 2 issue. It's something that can't be fixed. I hope they keep developing Sora 2 or a video gen model, but it's never going to get fixed. So this is not something Zuops can control. However, I really like this AI model because you can see the quality. It looks so freaking real sometimes, and it beats Seed Dance. I can't get it to replicate this realism in Seed Dance or any other AI model. The only other AI model that I'm looking at right now is Flux 3, to hopefully creating something similar like Sora 2. Now, let's go ahead and get this going. So I'm going to select, obviously, portrait, 20 seconds, because that's how long I want it. But you can actually if you have a shorter script, you can actually change it to something shorter. Now, I'm going to disable that, and then I'm going to generate 4 different creatives right here. Okay. So now I'm generating 4 different of these videos on Sora 2. And I might have to do 8. Actually, I'm probably going to do 8. Let's do 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah, 8. So this cost about $16 if you think about it, or like $15 on Zuops. Each credit, it's 15 credits per video for the 20 seconds. Um, so yeah, it's going to cost me about $15, but this saves so much money in terms of uh, hiring a UEGC creator and having them replicate this, especially with like this creative right here, which you could copy the prompt if you wanted it, something like this is a, for a roofing one, and it's this creative right here performs amazing. So I would have to pay a guy at least $80 to $150 to create that. And you just have to look at it as a slot machine with these AI models of getting your video gen correct. So this is going to take about 15 it'll probably take about 5 minutes to generate all these 8 creatives, and you could just come back. It'll ding you when it's done, so I'll just wait for it to finish. And while this is generating, I actually want to go over something with you real quick. So let's say you're watching this video for a different industry, not just med spas. What you would do is you would take that video prompt right here that we used, and then you would take the offer, right? And you'd go back to ChatGPT and you'd say, change this video prompt for roofing with a good hook, and the offer is, let's say, $4,000 off a new roof, right? And that's the offer. And I don't know if that's the right offer for roofing. I think a good offer right now is like $0 down, right? But you would just basically change that. And look, so it says for a roofing company name, it's asking for the roofing company name, which you would put in there. So it says, need a new roof, don't pay full price. Right now, homeowners can save $4,000 on a new roof with the roofing company name. We'll inspect your roof, walk you through your options, and give you a straightforward quote. Click below to see if your home qualifies for the $4,000 roof discount. So that's a really good script. That's a really good 20-second ad script. And I would create, you know, 4 to 6 videos off that and probably pick one of those video creatives. But what it comes down to is just finding the right, like, creative from the video AI model. And for med spas, I probably won't be running image creatives. There are a couple good image creatives that you can run. And let's go ahead and check out some. So yeah, so there's some good creatives that you could run. Like this is actually a really good creative that works well. Uh Dysport like Botox, 50 units for $149. Holy crap, that's a really good deal. Yeah, that's actually too good of a good deal. Or this 50 units. Those are good creatives. Those are really the um creatives that work well for med spas, is like saying a price for units. But I found that it sometimes brings in a specific type of customer. So I've already tested this. I already know. And so I usually, if I run this offer, what they're getting is clients that actually want that price for that units, and then it's very hard to upsell. But it does work. Like this specific offer and this creative actually does work, and it is between $23 to $37 cost per lead. So you can just run static creatives and do really well with this offer for the X dollars for X units. Okay, cool. It's done. So it is done. So we're going to go back to the AI models, back to SOAR 2, and it says it's done. We might have to refresh the page real quick. There we go. Boom. Oof. Oh my god, these are looking good. These are looking good. Look at this. Oh my god. That is that's going to require some editing, right? There's some specific things in there I don't really like that much. That's freaking phenomenal. Oh my gosh, dude. Yeah. Oh my god. This is so good. The point, like, I'm gonna watch all of these, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to throw them in CapCut and edit them, and I'm gonna show you exactly what I do to make it seem more real and actually perform. So, I am gonna open up CapCut now. I'm gonna watch all these, open up CapCut, and then I'm gonna show you exactly what I do in CapCut. So, I actually decided to use 2 of the 6 that I or the 8 that I generated. I generated 8 of them, and I actually picked out 2 of them that I really like. This is one of them. I think you guys saw this one. So what I'm gonna come in here now, and I'm actually gonna click, and so if there was any pauses, I would edit it, right? I would remove the pauses or any of the issues wrong with the video. But actually, this was such a phenomenal first gen. I actually don't even need to edit this one. The other one I actually do need to edit. Um, and you can see this is probably the edit that needs to happen. That is not that great. Um, because you can see that's just not the right syringe. So, but that's not a big deal. It's really not a big deal to have that there. So what I could do is I could replace this with an image that makes sense using GPT image 2 or something like that, and then do that little zoom in effect, and I might actually do that. But let's get to what I actually want to show you, and then I will do the editing, and I'll replace that probably with the right footage or the right image. Like I'll just fix that little. It should show a needle. Um, but I don't think you can actually show needles on Meta. You have to be really careful about that. So I probably won't even put a needle. I'll just remove that from the image. I think the needles. So let's go ahead and click the captions. I'm going to come here to auto captions. I'm going to click generate. And now it's going to generate these auto captions. All right. And then I'm going to select Rubik. That's the one I like. And I'm going to go to, or I'm going to probably have to do that. I'm going to go to one of these templates that I select. And you can see you could select one of these templates. I personally choose this template. And then I go to the font. And then I change it to Rubik. It's my favorite font. And then
Listen, Botox should not cost $13 a unit. Right now at Opulent Med Spa, Botox is only $8.99 per unit.
And you see, I kind of have to fix that, right? So I got to fix that $8.99 right there. I want it to say $8.99. Okay, so it's still messed up. So I need to fix that. Let's see. Actually, there might be another text that I could use. Feminine. I really so I went with this template right here for the text. I think it looks good. It's feminine. It's more, it just looks better. So what I'm gonna do now that I have that, I chose that one. You can see it looks really good. I'm going to separate the audio. So I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna enhance the voice a little bit because it's hard to hear the voice over the music in the background of this video. And I probably should have got I probably should have put in the prompt, do not put background music.
Listen, Botox should not cost $13 a unit. Right now at Opulent Med Spa, Botox is only $8.99 per unit. If you've been thinking about softening forehead lines, frown lines, or crow's feet,
That sounds worse. So the enhancing thing did not fix it at all. Um, let's see, noise reduced.
now at Opulent Med Spa, Botox is only $8.99 per unit. If you've been thinking about softening forehead,
I didn't really do anything either. So for this video, I could separate the vocals right here, separate audio and click vocals. And I'm actually going to separate the vocals from the background music because I'm not a fan right now of the background music. I think it sounds really bad. So let's see how that sounds now.
listen, Botox should not cost $13 a unit.
Oh my
Right now at
gosh.
Opulent Med Spa, Botox is only $8.99 per unit.
That sounds way better. So you see that I use this separate audio feature and then I remove the audio on here. And now it just sounds so much better. So I removed the audio right here. You can see that's gone. And then I separated the audio using the separate audio feature on the video. And now I have just her audio, which it sounds so much cleaner and so much better.
Forehead lines, frown lines, or crow's feet, this is the perfect time to book. Our team focuses on natural looking results so you still look like you, just smoother and refreshed. Appointments at this price are limited. Click below now.
Okay, so I'm going to cut the
price are limited.
So I'm going to cut this off cuz it did not get it correct. So she said book now and then it so I'm going to cut this off at the end.
Price are limited. Appointments at this price are limited.
Okay.
Click below now.
Yeah, so it got cut off at click below now, which I can't. It was supposed to say click below now to get started or something like that, but it just sounds kind of weird. So I'm going to end it off at prices are limited.
Appointments at this price are limited.
That's fine. Yeah. Appointments at this price are limited. Perfect. So it ends right there. That's totally fine. It looks real. This is a really good creative right now. So we're gonna add one more thing that I like to add. I'm gonna put this, and then I'm gonna put this like this, and I want this just blasted uh, on the video the whole time. So I add the text, I select this little thing right here, and then I put this background that looks a little clean, and then I'll probably select a different font. I like this one right here, and I'll make it a little bit bigger. Don't block her head. Don't block the text.
Listen, Botox.
And then I make this show the entire time on the video, and you can see right there. So right there, look at that. So this looks so good. Um, and you could still see the needles kind of messed up, and I can fix this. So what I could do is I'm gonna fix this. So I'm gonna go to GPT image 2, throw an image on there, make it remove these syringes, and then I will overlay it so it just shows it first. So I generated this image on ChatGPT, and then I put it on the
Listen, Botox should not.
I put it on here, but I don't know. Look at so, and then I added a zoom effect, which you can add effect right here for zoom. And then it looks a little bit better. I don't know. So it kind of looked fine in the beginning. Look, so that's what it looks like on the video. This is what it looks like on with ChatGPT's image. And I think ChatGPT just messed up too. I don't think it's doing a good job, but you can't really show needles. So I don't think it matters that much. I'm actually just gonna leave it. It's such a minor thing that if it really mattered, I would try and fix it, but I'm gonna leave it right there. Um, and just do that. So now that we have that, we got our first video. It's time to launch the ad. I'm going to generate I'm going to spend about 4 of these. I want 4 really good creatives. So I'm going to repeat this process for 4 video creative. So I'm coming back to the script, and now I'm going to tell it I want to mention Tampa uh, in the spoken dialogue, because that's where this client is, right? That's where their location is, and improve the hook a bit. So I'm gonna want to mention Tampa, uh, because that's where it's gonna be seen, right? This is where it's gonna be seen. So if you're paying over $10 a unit in Botox in Tampa, you're overpaying. Okay, so I wanted to say $13, not $10. Right now, Upland Med Spa Botox is only okay. You didn't improve the hook. Change it. So I didn't improve the hook. He's got to improve the hook as well. Here's a sharper hook. Most Tampa Med Spa charge 12. That's insane. Stronger. Yes. Yes. Do that one. Rewrite it all. Cool. So that is a better hook that I'm going to choose. So let's see. Most Tampa med spas charge $12 to $15 a unit for Botox. That's insane. Right now, perfect. So now we have a different hook, and I'm mentioning the actual location in there. So I'm gonna take that. I actually really like that, and then I need to say rewrite the entire prompt again. And just add no background music. Actually, no, we don't even need to have the AI do that. I don't need to waste credits. So I'm going to go back to the Sora model, and I'm going to post that. And then we're going to put do not add background music. I do not want background music. Most of these had background music. So this will not add background music. So now we're going to generate another 6 with this new hook, which is going to be a different woman as well. And we want different women. I'm telling you, it draws in different people, and you want different women. So you want to run like 4 to 6 creatives of different women, different people. If it's roofing, you want different people that are roofers. You want to make them look different. So I'm going to do this, and I'm going to generate another 6, and then I'm just going to repeat the process with the CapCut. I'm going to add the text to it, and we're just going to repeat that process. I'm going to pick the 2 that actually look good, and then we'll have 4 to 5 creatives just repeating this process for this client. And you can see I have a new one that looks like this. I edited the end and the beginning because it made a mistake in the beginning and at the end, and I went through it. And I also changed the text, so you can see it's not identical to the last one, right? It's completely different. It looks a little bit different. This is what you want, but the script is similar. So now I'm going to repeat this process for the other ones that I just generated now. And here are the new videos that I just generated with that new script, that video prompt that we did, and it did not add background music to most of them, so I'm very happy with it, and I'm gonna tell you right now, these are way better than the last generation, and I was already impressed. So this girl's sounds super good. So that so that one was really good, but it made some mistakes. Wow, look at it, out of that. Did not want that, so that is not good. Oh, I probably should have added this. Remove no all text, no text overlays. Okay. You do not want this. It usually makes mistakes, but it actually got it, like, really good. I don't know, I might use that one. That one was really good. So I'm gonna go through these. I'm not gonna go through every single one with you right now, and then I'm gonna pick them, edit them, and do exactly what I did with the other ones. Alright, so I have all the videos that I need to launch my campaign. I'm gonna launch with 4 videos to start, and if it starts to perform bad, I'll launch more videos or do whatever I need to do, but I think it's gonna knock it out of the park right from the start. So we're gonna create our first campaign. We're gonna choose leads, and I'm gonna call this one Botox version 1, $8.99 a unit. And then I'm gonna do $100 a day, CBO, click next. And then we're gonna choose woman, Tampa, beauty, interest. And then we're gonna target, let's see. So we're gonna do conversion location, instant forms. And then we're gonna, okay, that's all good. That looks good there. Data set, opulent med spa, that's fine. Let's come down here. Okay. I don't know why it's showing all these things. It usually never has these selected. That's weird. All right, so now we're going to choose the location of where they're at, which is Tampa. And there we go. We're going to do like a 15-mile radius. I don't want to go too far. Or actually, let's do 10 miles. There we go. How many people is that? That's 5.7 million. So that's actually a lot of people. Well, we need to check this off. Never have that on. Reach more people likely to respond. We might reduce the range depending on if people are like, oh, this is too far for me, if they're asking. We might reduce the range because this is a big audience, 2.3 million people. But we still have to go down here and show suggestions because we're going to target a specific person. And I think we should just actually, you know what? Let's just do women. I don't want to do, yeah, let's just do women. And then we could do beauty targeting, right? If they were looking for like facials or, beauty spa stuff. Let's see if we can get beauty salons. Yeah, we could do beauty salons. We can actually do that. Beauty spas. But actually, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to leave it like that. Target women, 18 to 65. Most people that need talks are going to be a little bit older, so maybe 25. We don't really need to target 18. And I think, yeah, like people like starting to care about is at 25. And we don't want anyone filling out the form that's too old, so maybe 60. So that looks good. I'm actually going to reduce this a little bit more. You know what? I can't. 10 miles is the minimum. So this, I'm going to show you a little hack to do. So we're going to put in the actual address of the location, which is this place right here. That's where they're at. And then we're going to select 9-mile radius from their actual, this is like, oh no, that's not their address. Let's see if we do this right there. Oh, I guess it is. It's really close. So that's the med spa's location. Now we're getting only people in that radius of that location. And it'd be better maybe to drop a pin right there instead of, there we go. So I dropped a pin and we'll do a 10-mile radius. And this is something you should ask the client, right? You don't know what, like, how far people are willing to go out. But if it's a good price, people are willing to go out. But this is a good audience. I think this is about 365, 429,000. That's not too bad. That's actually fine. I'm okay with that. So now we're going to go down to more settings. We're going to go here, turn off the audience network, placement controls. I always turn off Instagram search results. I always turn off Facebook notifications. And then I always turn off some of these other ones. In stream, I don't like this in stream for Facebook. Ads on, so I turn off that, keep Facebook results search, because sometimes that means they'll show up like in marketplace and stuff like that. So you always want to keep that. Okay, we got that. So now we've got that whole campaign, or we got the whole interest thing. You see what I did, right? So you have to make these changes or your campaign's just going to perform terribly, unfortunately. So now we're going to click this. We're going to do add one, and you can see the Facebook page is connected, the Instagram profile is connected. And then, okay, so we can see they ran $8.98 per unit. So they've tried this, but they haven't worked with me. So we'll find out how campaign does, which it's going to perform super well. And then we're going to come down here and we're going to go to Zuops, and we're going to go to the AI tools, Facebook ad copy generators, and we're going to select our creative for this. And I'm going to choose this one right here, click get offer. And then I'm going to click, and you can add some custom instructions like emphasize on this or whatever. But I think I'm just going to let it go and do its thing and generate the ad copy text using this Facebook ad copy generator. It's programmed to generate some really good ad copy in a way that I think performs extremely well. So I recommend that you use this. I use it every single time I launch a campaign. But while we're waiting for that, let's go ahead and create the instant form. And so we're going to create this instant form. So what we're going to do for this one is we're going to click, I already have one that I like to use, version 1. I always call my instant forms versions. More volume, optimized, click next. Then we're going to select a headline, and it's going to say claim your limited Botox special. We're going to choose that. Maybe put $8.99 unit. That looks good. $8.99 a unit. Click next. And then what we're going to do is I always like to ask this question. I like to ask this question on any type of form. What day and time would you like to come in? And then I put, for this description, we need this information to book your appointment. You got to tell them, listen, we need this information to book your appointment, unfortunately. And then I put the full name at the top, put the phone number there. And that's pretty much all I need for their information. And this qualification question really qualifies people because they think about it and they say, oh, Mondays work best for me or whatever. Click next. And we could put the privacy policy, or you could just uncheck that. I don't really care. Just uncheck that. Whatever. Click next. And here is where we're going to put last step, book now. This is very, very important. Okay. The last step is to book now to below to claim your Botox deal. We only have so many spots per week at this deal. So this is where you come down here, you want to say last step, book now, last step in the description, book now, and then you want to put as well as go to website, and you want to click book now. So you see how the text turns to book now right there. And now we want to put the landing page for them to book, but we're going to actually use, and you can see the text is all done here for the thing, but we're going to go back into this, and we're going to go to this right here, and we're going to go to smart forms. We're going to create a new smart form, call it $8.99, $8.99 Botox, create the form. And now that we have the form, we're actually just going to copy it right here. And you can actually see if I open this, it should show. It might actually not show. Yeah, so it's not published. So I click save, publish it, and now we can go to that form again. Boom, book your appointment. So now we have this form. We have this really cool form. And what we're going to do is I'm just going to put it in this link right here. So now I have this form. I'm going to put it here, and I'm going to click create form. And we're going to come back to this. Trust me. Don't worry. We're going to come back to this and we're going to make that form look all nice and dandy, all looking good. All right. So we're going to click create form. That is done. And now we're going to go down here. I'm going to uncheck chat on Messenger, uncheck this chat on Instagram. I don't want them to message on Instagram. And we're going to upload one of the video creatives. We'll upload the first one and we're going to click next. We're going to click next. We're going to click done. And now we're going to go back to the primary text, copy the first one. We're going to wait till this processes and uploads. And we're just going to wait. We're going to wait till it processes and uploads. And then there we go. There's our first ad. And we're going to add the primary text for the first one. We're going to go back to the second one right here. And then we're going to go back to, we're going to add another one, as you can see. Where is that tab? Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. And then we're going to go back to there, add another description. And then we're going to go to this one. And that should be the last one for the descriptions. And now the headlines. So now we're going to go up here, click headlines. And then we're going to grab this, put that headline there, put that there, put that there. Look at these headlines. These headlines are great. These are some great headlines. Put that there. There we go. Descriptions. You want to put descriptions. I'm a fan of descriptions. All right. There we go. Put that there. Well, I like that one. Booked 50 times this week. Perfect. I really like that one. So that's a good one as well. That's why I like that Facebook ad copy generator. You don't need to prompt ChatGPT. Oh, I need this. You just literally just do it. And it's perfect. Like all of these descriptions are very important because they show up underneath the headline in the ad on when someone sees it. So it's very important that you do that. You add those descriptions. People don't do it. They don't. And I get the best results. I know what I'm talking about. Okay. So copy me. That's why I'm showing you this. So you see, look, we got 5 primary texts. We have 5 headlines and we have 5 descriptions. Amazing. So now all we're going to do is we're going to duplicate this, quick duplicate, and we're going to do that. And we're going to come up here to add to, and then we're going to go back, delete that media, and then we're going to upload the second one, which, I don't know where the second one went. Okay, we'll upload the third one. I'll probably save the second one somewhere different than the actual, than where I wanted it, but we'll just upload the third one. I don't know where I uploaded the second one, but we'll find it. Don't worry, we'll find it. So this is the third one. It's not the second one. So we got that one up there. Looks great. You can see it. Now we're going to click quick duplicate again. We're going to upload the fourth one. And you're just going to repeat this process for all the different creatives that you have. See how I delete it, add video, and we're going to upload this fourth one. And I want to make sure, I want to tell you something. When you're uploading this and you click next, there's going to be this little pop-up that's going to say related media somewhere around here. I don't know where it's at. It usually comes up and it'll say, hey, here's your related media. And it'll try and add all the creatives inside it. You need to remove that. You need to turn that off. I don't know where it's not showing it right now, but it will say related media. You want to run each ad creative by itself, especially when you're starting with a low budget. You could just upload like 4 creatives and put them in one ad like this, because now Facebook allows that on the ads manager. You could just upload a bunch of media in here. But I'm going to tell you right now, it doesn't do well with this type of client where you're spending only $100 a day. This client's only going to spend about $100 a day. If you were spending $600, $700 a day, I would throw like 20 creatives, and I wouldn't separate them like I'm doing right now, but I like doing it this method because you could just easily see which creative's getting most of the spend. And trust me, it performs better. Now, if you're spending tons of money, like $1,000 a day or $700 a day, I would throw like 5 creatives in each one of these, because you can now do that on specific ad accounts where you could just do flex. It's basically like flex, sales flex, but for leads, where you could upload a bunch of creatives right here at one time, right? I did that. Now I'm going to upload the second one. I'm going to go find it. I don't know where it went. So I found the second creative and I uploaded it. So now I got all my creatives good to go. So now what I'm going to do is click the X icon. You can see this. It's going to say publish draft items. That's fine. Just close it. And then you're going to click review and publish all 6. And now all 6 are going to publish at one time. You don't have to publish individually one by one. Be careful though, don't discard it because you will lose all the work that you just did and you will be extremely pissed. So now that we did that, we're going to come back here, make sure the campaign is on. Let's just turn all these other ones off. They probably, I don't know what's going on with them. But yeah, we got this campaign on. Click in here, make sure it's processing, all processing. Perfect. So now that's going to process. It's going to get it to do its thing. We've done our job on the ad account. The ad is now going to be live in a few hours, right? So now we're going to go back to Zuops and we're going to go to the CRM account, which is the sub account, and we're going to go to settings. And now we're going to go to leads and we're going to attach Opulent Med Spa. Okay, so, oh, it doesn't show up. So I need to refresh the pages because I think I just added it to my, I just got access, right? So because I just got access, these meta lead ads, meta forms are cached, right? They're cached so you don't make API calls every single time. So you might have to click the refresh pages for the page to show up to connect your meta form. This takes just a second and then it will load and we'll be able to search the Opulent Med Spa and add it. So I have a lot of ad accounts, a lot of pages. So this is probably the, you wait a minute or two. But yeah, so we'll just wait for this to populate. So that took like about 90 seconds, not that long. But you can see now I see the med spas page and then we click connect and we got the connection. There we go. Okay, now we got to click this and we're going to open up all the meta forms. You can see all these forms. And now we're going to open up this one. And now you can see full name, email, phone number, user provided phone number. And then we have what time and day would you like to come in. I'm actually going to create this as a custom field. So I'm going to come down here, create custom field. Boom. What label would you like? Or what day and time would you like to come in? This is a custom field. I love this feature. Go High Level doesn't have this. You have to go and create it manually. It sucks. Okay. So we got the label here shown as a column in the leads table. Yeah, I want that shown in a column as the leads table. And then we're going to click create and map. That's created and mapped. Now we're going to click save form. And if you wanted it to go to a different phone number, you could say send from a different phone number to connect the lead to that specific phone number. This workspace, this client only has one phone number. So we'll just leave the workspace default number. Now we click save and everything is mapped now. You can see receiving leads. It's good to go. We're good. So now all leads that come in here are going to come into the CRM. Now we're going to go to leads or inbox. And then we're going to go to the settings right here. And you can access this right here, like click in settings, or you can come into settings, go to messaging, and you can configure it right here. So remember, we have AI, we have texting and AI auto reply. AI auto reply is free. So the AI replying is free with every Zuops account. Now we'll click inbox, and now we're going to turn on the AI auto reply because I want the AI to book appointments for me. And now we're going to come down here and we're going to leave all of this other stuff on. Only message during business hours, auto greet new leads, let AI cancel appointments, hand off if AI doesn't know. We want AI to book appointments. My client wants the AI to work, right? So now the first message template right here, we're going to have AI write it. So the first is a $8.99 Botox unit special. So this is the offer. So I'm going to click generate and it's going to generate the first message template. It's going to say like, hi, hey, it's Sarah over at Opulent Med Spa. Just saw your blank form, your instant form come through. Saw your form come through. Are you thinking Wednesday or are you thinking weekday or weekend for your appointment? I can peek at the schedule real quick. Okay, so I like that, but it didn't mention the 899 Botox unit special. So mention, click generate. Let's try it again. I actually kind of like that though. Okay, hey, it's Sarah. So just saw your note just saw you filled out our form on Meta on Facebook. The $8.99 Botox unit pricing is running now. Want me to pencil you in this week? So that's pretty good. Want me to pencil you in this? Okay. So this is the first message template. And I'm thinking now it'd be better to write my own instead of having the AI write it. And I'll show you why. So we asked them at the beginning what time of day works best for them, right? So I actually want to come up with my own, and I can actually get that custom field right here. What day and time would you like to come in? So I will show you how I'm going to word this uh, first message template because I asked that question. Now, if you don't ask that question, I think you should do it a different way, and you should let the AI write it for you. And I'm actually going to fix the Zuops to write it a little bit better. But what I'm going to do. So you can see I wrote my own. I said, hey, it's Sarah at Opulent Med Spa. We're running a limited time $8.99 unit Botox special. Reply yes to confirm if you'd like us to book your appointment for you. And then I said appointment date and time because I asked them what day and time would they like to come in. So now they're going to reply yes. The AI is going to say got you booked. That's what's going to happen. And I already do this for another client, and I like this method. So your first message template could be whatever. You can do whatever you want, right? But I want to use this custom variable that I am asking them in the instant form, and you can do it too. If you have a custom variable, you can ask it. You can put that in there and have the AI. It will, we'll see that. So I like that. So I'm gonna click Save Settings on that. And so we got that saved. And now we're going to click auto follow up. So now if they do not reply to anything, the AI is going to auto nurture them. So the AI can actually generate the whole sequence. And I'm going to say something like, we're a med spa company running a limited time $8.99 unit Botox special. So, and then I could generate the number of steps. So I'm going to say 6 steps. 6 steps is fine. I think that's enough, to be honest with you. Then I'm going to click generate, and it's actually just going to generate all the auto nurturing. You don't even have to think about it. I'm going to read every single message that goes out because I just want it to be correct. Quick question for you, John, or whatever, Becky. Are you looking to do just forehead and 11s for the whole upper face? Changes what I'd book for you. I don't really know what that means. I don't know what 11s is, but maybe it's something to do with Botox. We've got only 2 spot less at the offer, which is the $8.99 pricing this week before it goes back to normal. Want me to grab one for you? I like that. If we lock in something today, I'll throw in a free lip flip with it. That's awesome. That's usually 8 units on its own. Oh, that's a good third day or second day message. That's a good one. I like that one. Did 3 of these last week for women who'd never done Botox before, and all of them went conservative conservative to start, totally normal to ease in. Okay. Totally random. Would it be easier if I just called for 2 minutes faster than texting back? I like that too. Okay. Going to close out your file on my end unless I hear back. No worries. Either way, and if the time is off, tell me when I'll reach out. Okay, so that's the last message. It's wrong. It says 7 days, but I actually wanted to send 8 days after the previous Oh, that's 21 days. Jesus. No, let's do 1 day. So 1 day after this message. So there's the next day after this one. If they don't respond, screw them. And then, so we're going to click Save Settings. Now we got our auto nurturing done. If you wanted to run multiple offers, you can actually click this new playbook, and you can say, okay, if they come in from this form, we're gonna run this custom nurture sequence, as well as this first message override, so that they could get a specific first message override if they come in through that form, or if they come in through that smart form, or whatever. Right? This is really cool because you can customize offers and customize the nurturing and auto follow up without building workflows, and AI will build everything for you. You don't even have to think about it. Now, appointment reminders. So we want to remind them for the appointment. So I'm going to click generate with AI, remind the client about their appointments, and their offer of $8.99 a unit Botox. Okay. So I'm just saying I'm having AI do everything for me. I don't even want to think about it, right? This is pretty cool with Zuops. You can just have AI write everything. Hey, you're all set for when? This is when the appointment is, and I've got the 899, locked in on your file. It's agent. It's Sarah at. If anything comes up before, if anything comes up before then, hmm, doesn't really make sense. Hi, just a heads up, you're on for at location. That doesn't sound right either. So I don't like that. Hi, just a heads up, you're on for. If that time got tricky, tell me what day works better. I'll move it. No worries. So I don't like messages that like give them the option to cancel, right? I don't like saying that. I like to say, "Hey, your appointment's coming up." Uh okay, so hi, just a heads up. I like this. Your Botox appointment is is at is tomorrow, right? And then I'll put this. And then I'm going to say we're excited for you to come in and and we're excited for you to come in. Yeah, just like that. And then a reminder of 1 hour. Uh, Sarah, seeing you in about an hour. At doors are open. Just come find me at the front when you get here. Like I said, I don't like that either. So I got to improve this AI thing. I don't know. That wasn't that good. But what we're gonna do is Sarah, seeing you in about an hour. At let's say, look forward to seeing you in about an hour at this location. Doors are open. Just come in and find me at the front when you get here. That's not bad. I actually like that because that's a really good message because you're telling them like, hey, I'll see you at the front, and then they're gonna be like, I can't cancel my appointment. That's the goals. These these reminders for the appointment need to be focused on making them want to show up. So you're all set. I've got the. I'm gonna put. Let me know. You know what? I don't like that. I don't like letting them cancel. So I'm just gonna say, "Hey, Sarah," or "Hey, John," whatever the first name. You're all set for, and I've got the both. I've got you down. I've got you down for our Botox 899 special, locked in on your file. I like that. So I'd like some of it. It's Sarah at uh. This is Sarah at the business name. I actually like that too. I like that it said that. So we're actually gonna keep that. So I think this is good. You're both up for tomorrow. We're excited for you to come in. Yeah, just simple stuff. Simple stuff. And you know what? This didn't get it right. I'm gonna go back and see if we can improve it on Zuops. But I did a good job. It helps me write it, but you definitely need to really look at the messaging for it because sometimes it doesn't get it right, right? Especially for this industry. MedSpa is a little bit different. Now we're gonna click Save Settings, and now we got everything configured. So everything is configured. Um, and we got the advanced 7 message reply, all this stuff. If you want to add any custom knowledge based stuff for the AI, like you could add it here, and you can add entries and train the AI, or have it build it from your website. Whatever you want to do, we've got everything we need. I think this is everything that I need. So I'm excited for this. It's all we're good to go. Now, the last thing we have to do is we need to go back to the smart forms and we need to edit this and we need to select so you can actually design it with AI. You can improve the design, but I need to grab their logo. So we're going to grab their logo, which I'll upload their logo. And then once we upload their logo, their logo is some weird format. That's crazy. I don't think it's gonna upload. Oh, I think it did. All right, so we got their logo uploaded. There you go. That's their logo. And book your appointment. And I'm actually just gonna keep that. I don't really need to change the design that much. But if you wanted to change the design, you can come in here and just add some stuff where you can say add trust and proof. Maybe we can add some trust and proof. So I'm gonna just click this add trust and proof and see what it does. So it's gonna add some trust and proof down here. But while that is working, the AI is working, we're gonna come. I think their coloring is like yellow. So I think this is their coloring of the site right there. So I'll save that. And then it take time, we'll confirm it. Click design. Yeah, so that's their coloring. So their coloring is that. Actually, I need it to be a little bit darker. Let's choose like that. That's a little bit better. Ooh, that's a lot better. Okay, that's good. I like that. Okay. Now we're gonna click I want to do appointment rivals. So we need to change scheduling to arrival windows. And I'm gonna click save, go back to design, and let's see what the arrival windows. Okay, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. And I probably I probably should have asked what their arrival windows are. I did not grab that information from my client. So I'm gonna go on their website right now and check what their arrival windows should be. But this is very important because now you could select the rival windows, uh, and then they don't care if they get double booked or anything because they have girls on staff. But this is really great. So now it's going to book their appointment. So I really like this, and these convert so well. I'm telling you, we just had a person in here that said that they closed like 70,000. I think it was just yesterday, going to wins. And he said, start running ads to the smart forms. And then my client already has 70K worth of jobs. He's very confident in closing. He was amazed that I was able to do this. So smart forms work. Trust me on this one. Okay. So we got that down. We got the smart forms live. Everything looks good. And the smart forms actually track everything. So you can see right here, people coming in directly from the smart forms. See that? So you'll be able to see like, oh, people are low coming in, and you can reset this analytics right here if you want to reset it. I'm gonna reset that just because it has 21 unique views, probably from me. But yeah, so there we go. So we got the reset, and we're gonna go in here, and so you could design this too. I got their logo there, all that good stuff. You could, custom change the text on here to a little bit different. I like that one. Let's see. Yeah, that's a good text. I like that text. Looks cute. So we'll keep that. And then, I mean, you could really change it. You can add a hero, background hero. You can have it generate an image. Um, Med spa, click generate, and that will generate an image. And then it'll actually add that to the background of the hero section of the landing page or the smart form, not landing page. But yeah, it will literally generate a photo and add it to the hero section. So yeah. But we're basically done. The campaign's live. The appointments are gonna get booked. And now, really, I don't really have to do anything. So I think the campaigns are live and they're gonna be pushing out in just a second. So I'm gonna go here, click maximum, and now it hasn't got any spend, but you can see the campaigns are live. It's all good to go. And I'm really excited because this client, they've tried different agencies. They did not see continued success, but I've been working with the med spa for over a year, and I've implemented this method, implemented Zuops for them, and they love it. And you can actually see, the CRM looks super really nice for them. It looks something like this, where they can come in, see everything, see the leads that come in, manage the pipeline. The AI actually changes the pipeline stages for you. Come into messages and see the messages and all this good stuff. And you give them this, and it's all completely white labeled. So you can give them this, and it looks, I'm telling you, they love it. Clients love it. So you can give them ad insights so they can see the ad insights of the actual ads, and they don't even need access to the ad account, or they can invite their team members or whatever, and they can even call directly from the platform. You can see right here they can call directly from this white label CRM that you can give them. So look at this. All right, so it generated. We're gonna use this one, and I added that, and it put that background image. Yeah, it did. It put the background image in there. You see that? Um, I don't really like that much, but yeah. So, uh, you could generate like the background for, um, you could generate the background of like adding the background in of the med spa in there. So cool. Awesome. You can add features, you can add reviews down here, you know, and upload a review, whatever, and then it adds the review. You see that? So you can add reviews on this smart form and make it look super designed nice, or you can actually have AI generate all the reviews for you and stuff like that. So love it. This is super cool. I think it's really great to use these smart forms. I hope I answered everything. I think that's it for the thing for this campaign. I think I was able to get it done and generate it. I'm gonna leave it like this. I'm gonna leave it like this at this point. But yeah, that's everything. So I have launched a campaign from scratch and did it in one day. Their texting's live, everything's live, campaign's live, ads are live, and it's all good to go and it's all synced inside. And this is, yeah, hopefully this was useful for you guys and you saw how I do my process in one day for my clients. Sorry, one thing I forgot. Of course, I forgot, right? You want to go to settings and you want to go to notifications and you want to make sure that everyone gets notified correctly of every lead and every email that comes in. So you can see right here, I'm going to add, we're missing someone. So you want to make sure you come into notifications and that you can actually uh, add everyone that should be getting their messages or leads coming in or appointments getting booked. You want to add them in notifications as well. This will send any notification of any lead or appointment that gets booked. You want to add them in here as well. That's the last thing I have. If you want to change the AI prompts, you can change it here. This is the master AI brain for anything. You don't really have to edit it that much, though. It knows that it's a med spa. It knows all this stuff. If you want to add custom pipelines, you can add a pipeline stage right here. You can do a bunch of other stuff. There's instant lead connect where it will auto call the client, auto call the your client, and then auto call the lead. So they don't even have to do anything. It's all automated of calling both parties, the lead and your client and the lead, and it bridges them both together. Yeah, there's a bunch of different features. You can turn on call recording to record all calls. So, you know, definitely tons of other features inside of here that I did not go over, but that you could implement. But that's all I have to do for this specific client. So that's this video. But thanks, guys. I hope it was. I hope this is useful to you, and you could copy my process and implement it for your clients, no matter what the industry is. So thanks.